So it's undoing a product rule, kinda. It's not really, but it's maybe think about it like that.
If you derive that, then it's one.
If I yes, yeah. Okay. So let's just follow the formula and see where it brings us, and then we'll go and derive it and make sure it comes back to the right place, and then that's where the product rule might come into it. So we have x e to the negative x equals. Right. Here's some things. What was v and u and v du? What do I have over here then? I have u and I have dv. E to the negative x, yeah? Some of that? Does that make sense? And in order to fill out the right-hand side, I also need to know what v is, and I need to know what du is. And there's no dx's here, but they're all with respect to x. What is du, do you think? It's derivative of that, yeah. And what is v? It's the integral of this, yeah. And what is the integral of that?
Minus e to the minus x?
Yeah. Wonderful. So now we have all the things we need to do to, and in the DI method, one stands for derivative and the other stands for integral. And this what we derived here and we integrated here, so it's just the same thing. All right, u is x. V is negative e to the x. I'm going to just put the negative here, e to the negative x. Happy with that? Minus, so I'm just replacing these in this nice formula. The integral of whatever v is, negative e to the negative x du. Well, that's 1. Okay, so what I really need to integrate is this now, and I'll have the integral of the whole thing. So minus x e to the negative x. I'm just going to do plus e to the negative x. Now, there should be a dx here. In one of the lines in the formula, you'll see that there's dx's with all these. It's dv over dx. Right, so I need to integrate e. So the minus and the minus became plus here. What is the integral of e to the negative x?
Minus e to the negative.
Yeah. Right. So that is the integral of x e to the negative x. So do we trust that that would be right if we went plus, absolutely plus c. I've totally forgotten. Thank you. Thank you. So it should integrate or derive to back to what I want, yeah? Back to what? This? This should derive to this. Well, let's test. What would I do to derive this? Product rule. First, by the derivative of the second. What's the derivative of e to the negative x? Negative e to the negative. So that becomes plus e to the negative x, yes? Plus the second by the derivative of the first. So that's that times that. Oh, it's going to be minus e to the negative x. What's the derivative of this? Plus e to the negative x. Derivative constant goes away. These two cancel out, and we are left with what we wanted at the start. Very interesting.
With that formula, you know how like the first letter is u dv? Is dv was going to be the second one?
No. It could be either of them.
Because the way I pictured it was like the first function is u and the second function is v. So
Oh, yeah.
The easy way to think of it is like crisscross. Like you have, kind of like when you do it and you have u dv, then you write cross, then you get integration of x e negative x, u v down, then v cross.
You want to pick something that derives downwards to an easier number, or something that integrates easily. Usually this one, you wanted to get it to derive down to a constant or a simpler version of itself, not to make it more difficult.
So that one with x would also be
Yeah, the next one I think we'll pick x. Let's do another one. Let's see how it works again. At the moment, we haven't really explained how it works. But we're trying to yeah, I'll say no more. Right, this is we want to integrate this now with respect to x. So our system is, if I was in an exam, I would just write the formula. You probably don't need to by the time you actually get to an exam, but we'll write the formula again because it's there in the formula booklet, we'll write it out. And for the formula, we need to call one of these u and one of these dv, because it's the left-hand side here. So I think u and dv, again, might work. Maybe it won't work, we're going to see. Underneath, then, I set up, okay, u is x, and dv is cosine x. But notice the way I write that, because over here I'm going to write du, and over here I'm going to write v. So I'm going to differentiate this way, and I'm going to integrate this way. And this is the system I do every time. So I'm going to derive this to 1. I'm going to integrate this to sine x, yes. Okay, and these are the 4 values I'm going to sub in for uv and v du. Okay, so let's sub in now. So left-hand side stays the same. U is x, v is sine x minus the integral of v, which is sine x du, which is 1. And you can see that we've simplified, a bit like substitution, you've simplified what you actually end up needing to integrate. Because you know, yeah. Well. So what is the answer here? X sine x, integral of this is, yeah, that's going to be a minus cos x minus cos x, yeah, plus cos x plus c.